welcome back to my channel. Today's look is pretty glam. I haven't done a look like this in a while, so I thought it would be cool, literally cool, to use all cool tones for this glam look. So I stuck to mostly grays and gray toned purples, and then I popped on the metal shadow from Anastasia, and I am just obsessed with this. And then I wanted to continue the cool vibe, so I went ahead and paired it with this liquid suede lip from NYX. If you guys would like to see how I got this cool toned, can I say cool toned like 2 more times? If you guys would like to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Hey guys, so to get this look started, we need to prime our face, and I'm showing you guys my pimple, but that's a different story. So I'm mixing the Too Faced Hangover Primer along with the Loreal Lumi Primer. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation. This is in 101 Classic Ivory, and I'm going to be blending that in with my Beauty Blender. But first, I'm using the LA Girl concealers to try to cover up those pimples. To brighten up my under eye, I'm using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. Now to conceal and highlight the face, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealers in the shades Classic Ivory and Natural. And I'm using the Japanesque Concealer Buffing Brush. To contour my nose, I'm using my L'Oreal True Match Concealer Stick in medium deep. And then I'm going to just be blending those lines in with my finger. I'm probably going to use this stick until I'm out of it, and then I'm going to buy another one. Why fix something if it's not broken? You know what I'm saying? To set the concealer, I'm using... Man, I cannot talk today. I'm using the Mercier Translucent Powder. And again, I really don't like this, but I'm going to use it because it was expensive. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just brushing off that bakage. Is that a word? Because it is now. To set the rest of my face, I'm using the Lancome Pressed Foundation Powder, and this is in the color 130 Porcelain. And I'm just pressing this into my skin with a Morphe M44 brush. This is where it starts to get a little crazy. I'm using the Tartist contour palette, and I'm mixing the light and dark contour shades, which I immediately regretted that. You'll see in a minute. It was way too dark. I need to take my time next time. But to contour my cheeks, I used a Morphe M523 brush. And now I'm buffing it in because, like I said, it was way too dark. So I'm trying to buff it in with a Morphe E3. And then I'm also going back in with the M444 brush to try to blend that in some more. Because I went a little crazy. It happens. So now I'm just going to be contouring my chin, my jawline, behind my ears, underneath my lip, and that spot right above my top lip, and along with my forehead. To bronze up my face, I'm taking the e.l.f. bronzer palette, and I'm taking the 2 lighter shades in the palette. And I forgot how much I really like this palette, and then I also forgot how pigmented it is. So I need to be careful with that too next time. And I'm using the same Morphe E3 brush. This is my favorite brush for bronzer. So I'm leaving you guys now to do my brows off camera. I just used the Salon Perfect Brow Pomade. Moving on to our eyes, we're taking the Saucebox Etude palette. This is my favorite palette ever. It's all everyday colors and they're all matte. We're taking the cream color and the white color together on a Sigma E40, and we're just blending that over the entire eye to give us a base. Now we're taking the light taupe color from the palette, and we're going to start building the crease up with this. Then we're going to go in with the darker taupe color in the palette right here, and we're going to be putting that in the crease as well. And then we're going to be mixing the light taupe and the dark taupe together, as you see here, and we're going to be putting that into the crease
with a Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm trying to darken up the crease, and I think I was just grabbing the wrong brush, so I had to keep building up the color. So now to buff that color out, we just took the cream shade and the Sigma E40 again, so there was no harsh lines, or there wasn't any harsh lines. Yeah. Now we are going to be taking Anastasia eyeshadow in the shade Metal, and this is a MAC 242 brush. And before I did this, see how I went in with the brush and then I went in with my finger, and then in all reality I should have just got my brush wet with MAC Fix Plus, but I didn't. So do that first and you won't have to do all this extra stuff. So then I went in with like the purpley kind of cool tone color in the palette, and I'm just buffing that into my crease. Now I'm mixing the purple taupe color with the dark taupe color on the E40, and I'm blending that into the crease as well. So this is where I realized that I should have just got the MAC Fix Plus spray from the beginning, and see, I should have just did this from the beginning like I said, because then I wouldn't have done all those extra steps. So if you recreate this look, make sure you just use Fix Plus the first time around, and you won't have to do like 3 extra steps like I did. So now we're going to tightline our upper lash line, and I'm using this Urban Decay black eyeliner. I'm not a big eyeliner fan, but this one's my favorite. And now I'm just curling my lashes, and I'm going in with NYC Liquid Liner, and I'm going to start making myself a winged liner. For lashes, what do you know? I'm using House of Lashes Siren lashes. To put a little bit more of definition in the crease, I'm taking the black color from the palette, and I'm taking a Sigma E47, and this brush is so amazing. If you're struggling with a cut crease or you just want to make your life easier, you need this brush. It is so good for the crease. And now we're going to take that light taupe shade because we want to blend all the eyeshadows together, so that way we don't have any harsh lines. Moving on to blush, we're taking MAC Peaches and Melba, and I'm going to be applying that with a Tarte blush brush, and I honestly just used both of them because I could not make up my mind, and I didn't feel like sitting there for the next hour trying to decide which blush to use. So to blend that in a little bit more, we're just taking the M444 brush. Notice I have 2 new freckles? Yeah, you see that? Now we're just taking a white liner, and I'm going to be lining my lower waterline. So now we're going to start working on our lower lash line, and I'm first taking the taupe color, and I'm taking a Sigma pencil brush, and this is the E30, and we're just going to start building up the color there. And now we're going in with the black color, and we're using a Morphe G28, and I'm pressing that black shadow directly onto the lash line. And now I'm coating my bottom lashes with some mascara, and then for highlighter, we're taking the Becca Jaclyn Hill highlighting palette, and I'm running out of breath. We're mixing Pearl and Champagne Pop together, and I'm using the Anastasia highlighting brush for that. So to highlight my nose, I wanted a more precise brush, so I just took this Real Techniques brush. It's really tiny and the name rubbed off, so I'm sorry. But I'm just applying the highlighter right now in my inner corners, and I'm also using the Pearl shade to highlight my brow bone. Moving on to lips, I first went in with MAC Stripdown, and I wish I wouldn't have done that because it was warm toned and the liquid lipstick I use is cool toned, so skip that part or use Stone from MAC instead. So now I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede, and this is in the color Brooklyn Thorn, and oh my goodness, I feel like this is just beautiful. Look at that. And I feel like it just tied the whole look together, and it stuck with the whole cool tone theme I was going for, and I'm literally obsessed. Now, to finish off this look, we're going to be taking NYX Dewy Makeup Setting Spray, and we're going to wave our hand so it'll dry faster. Now this look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you guys in my next videos. Bye!